and gentlemen, the cast.
In the different parts of the country. In Bacolod City for the Kulis Festival, at the Cultural Center of the Philippines, Metro Manila for the Pasinaya Arts Festival, and here, of course, in Iloilo City for DOS 2-1 act plays in 2018 and Commedia Dell'Arte 3-1 act plays this 2020. Without your generosity and kindness, none of this would have come to fruition. You've marked your contribution in the arts, most especially in the field of literature, and has inspired us ILOILO Prima Galaw artists and numerous aspiring writers in the Philippines to take the road less traveled. As you said it in the script of Tic-Tac-Toe, you have drawn a new audience into the theater, and indeed, you have shown them why it is exciting. Thank you very much. Now to give the certificate of appreciation, may I call on the founder and president of ILOILO Prima Galaw Incorporated, now ILOILO Prima Galaw Art Institute Incorporated, Mr. Romy John Denavia.
is how do you make it a point to mix humor into your writing while at the same time making a certain issue easier to be recognized?
First, how you inject humor in the issues. I think that the most important thing when we do write a play is you write about an issue. If you feel something that is very important to you and that's what you write about. The humor comes in, I think, in the process of writing, like, it's a conscious choice to do a comedy. Like, it's easier, I think in the Philippines it's easier, and more serious literature that is given to us are usually tragedies, because they think that the Filipinos kind of feel more with tearjerkers and stuff like that. But I think that to write comedy for Filipinos is kind of difficult, but that's the challenge, and when you are able to do it, that's a great thing. So I do feel that it's not so preachy. Like when I was watching it, I said, do I sound like preaching to most people may be bored and all that? But I think that it has a successful blend of humorous lines. It's just like, I think either they were doing it so fast that I don't know if people are can hear English very well. But if they do, I think they would appreciate it. Yeah. So start with an issue whether you write comedy or tragedy, you start with an issue that you feel strongly about, because when you have, when you take a position in an issue, that's the best way to explore it for the stage.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations, people, for making the play so alive.
Any more questions from the group? Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
To be honest, I've already watched your play twice, and it's the amazing performance. Sir, I am an aspiring player. I keep getting writer's block. Is there any advice you could give me or any other aspiring players if ever they encounter writer's block?
Okay, I really do not believe in the writer's block. If you want to have a successful play, if you want to write, I think that you need to figure out first, your dramatic arc, so that you have a beginning and an end before you waste so much time writing the dialogues and all that. But when you have finished the arc, where you want your ending to be, that's the most important. Where you start and then where you end. In the middle, you can inject the playfulness, so you can go other directions and all that. But so you can go to the wrong directions. But if you already know the ending, you can always bring you back. So I don't waste so much time writing false starts. So I can figure out first the arc before writing. Therefore, do not force writing. If you are still not seeing your ending, maybe you should not write it. If you're stuck in scene 1 or scene 2, take a walk, jog, release endorphins, have sex, whatever, perspire, take a walk that will freshen you up. Go watch a movie, put on a different playlist, and listen to different music. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Any more questions? Any more?
Come on, let's start with, let's go now with the stupid questions. There you go.
Okay, there you go. We have one here.
Your words that are tic-tac-toe, they sound so personal. So I just want to know your inspiration in writing the play.
I guess it's the frustration that the theater in ILOILO is not really developed. We have to form audiences. Prima Galaw is very lucky because you have plays that appeal to wide audiences. You got a community that has been growing for 11 years now. You got families supporting that. But more than that, I also feel that we need to expand. I'm a theater goer. I lived in the States for 13 years now. I am a subscriber to big Broadway musicals, Broadway plays. So I've seen a lot of things that most people haven't seen. And I desire to bring that to share what I've seen to my countrymen. And I got lost. The question was they are personal, so what inspired me to do that? And I have to make a confession. I was addicted to the Balaka Awards for a while. I really wanted to win the competition. So I thought of writing stuff that are arts related. That's why the theme was like the theater, because it's a favorite among the Palangka people, to do the artsy-fartsy thing. They will not really, consider stories about the taong grasa anymore because they are overworked. So yeah, so it's personal because I'm also a man of the theater. I used to direct plays, I used to act, I used to be a costume manager and make up something. Okay, so yeah, it's just that. Like, I really want to explore and expand the experience of theater in Ilo and in the Philippines.
Okay, we will be entertaining a few more questions. Any more questions?
You can ask the stupid questions now. Your questions did not be correct.
Any more questions?
Wala na, ulit na.
Any more from the cast? We have someone from the cast. Okay, we have one here.
Yes, Professor Sarabia.
Good evening, everyone. This might sound as a cliche to you, but how does it feel as a playwright to see your play come to life?
It feels great. Because I mean, that's the simple answer. It feels great. I think one of my biggest disappointments was winning the Centennial Literary Prize for Dulang Pagpelikula. That's the 1998 Centennial Philippine Literary Prize. That's the biggest prize in the country, with 1 million pesos for first prize and 500,000 for third prize. I won third prize and I tied with Walhati Bautista. I'm still very proud of that honor, but I'm always sad that screenplay was not made into a movie. So I felt like I was giving birth to a still child. And I had other wonderful plays that I really want to see on stage too. But sometimes because of their very mature themes, they may not be considered. But I enjoyed writing them. So, but to see my plays, like tic-tac-toe, I really appreciate director Robin John Villarrearte for being so brave and being tic-tac-toe. Here in Iloilo, it's a very risque play. It's a very bold and daring play, and the actors. Thank you for your choices. Thank you for the bold, choices that you've made. And I'm sorry if it will destroy your reputation. or I don't know, might change your lives. But it's just wonderful to see a play realized like this. And when you see people laughing at the right places, it feels so wonderful. Of course, there are choices I I don't know, I could not hear carrot sticks. Like, you know, you like carrot sticks. Like, you know, I could not hear that, but I know people heard it, like, you know, the Toronto and the gay language, like, I have to research all of them, and like, you know, sometimes they did not sound clear to me, but like, you know, I hope that you did and you can enjoy it. So, but on the whole, it's been a wonderful experience seeing tic-tac-toe produced year in and year out, going to the CCP, going to the Puris Festival, you know, so, I don't know, maybe, maybe tic-tac-toe will, you know, I mean, maybe Prima Galaw will continue to produce tic-tac-toe in the future and becoming more bold every time, funnier every time. The choices, I am surprised by the choices that the director has taken, like, you know, the red lights, I think, is new this year. The changes in the voice, for example. Well, I'm gay, so like, you know, I kind of enjoy that. Yeah, I think it is wonderful. Yeah, great and wonderful. Those are my answers to your questions. Thank you, Kristen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, any more? We'll be entertaining one more question. Okay, so for all the funny questions and for all the stupid questions, I think this is, I'll ask this one, sir, one last question. Are you giving workshops and will they be for free?
Theater workshops, writing workshops?
Writing, theater, whatever.
Okay. This year, though, I'm a little like in a pressed for time. I have been commissioned to write 2 textbooks. First of which is 21st century from the regions of the Philippines and the world. Okay, it's a very important book for that end. And then there is the contemporary arts from the regions. These are the senior textbooks. So I'll be writing this. So I might not have enough time for workshops online. I normally would conduct my workshops online. I'm not very sure if I should open the Peter's Prize for play, considering that I have not given a workshop. So, but we will decide tomorrow what the competitive categories of the Peter's Prize. I run the Peter Solis Nery Foundation for Individual Literature and the Arts, and I have Peter's Prize, which is going to be on its like 7th year now, 8th year now, and I don't know. It's too soon to commit, but maybe because you are here, I might announce it. Like, I still have to look for money, but I think that our special Peter's Prize winner, special awardee for this year, one of them will be Mr. Auditorium for produced tic-tac-toe and has brought it to places, but because of the 11 years. So the prize is not because they produced tic-tac-toe, but because of the record that Prima Galaw has been doing. You know, it's almost like a lifetime achievement award. So, like, you know, I think that I am ready to award the special prize for theater arts to Mr. Auditorium. And then we will just announce, like, you know, the competitive writing. So again, the question, did I over? Oh, workshops. Will I be giving workshops? Not very soon, but if I do, they will be announced. Like, you know, I usually would announce them online on my Facebook account or the foundation's account. Thank you, ILOILO, for supporting ILOILO Prima Galaw, Commedia Dell'Arte. On behalf of the other Palaka winners whose plays have been staged tonight, I would like to thank you for your support of this talents, our Ilonggo talent. Like, you know, it's an embarrassment of riches that we have these people. And of course, we got Mr. Auditorium, who's been, like, you know, persevering and persistent in bringing us theatrical experience to enjoy here in this small little town Iloilo.
Again, we say thank you, Peter Solis Nery, our Palaka Hall of Famer, for gracing this occasion.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night. I love you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight. As we close our stage curtain, another one opens. So to all of you, thank you for loving and supporting ILOILO Prima Galaw as much as we do. ILOILO Prima Galaw, dream, discover, inspire. Good night. God bless everyone.